From Rob Laitman's Twitter, February 25th, 2019. The heart is a desire covered by egoistic intentions. By rubbing our hearts against one another, we'll shed the egoistic shell intention from the hearts. Instead of it, we will get the intention of bestowal, and the heart will be filled with upper light, building a common desire of vessel for revealing the Creator with the 10. Our world is a world of action. In it, we can make actions without the heart's consent. This lie, nevertheless, enables us to build our independence in spirituality, precisely by virtue of the lie. The sensation, there's none else besides Him, depends only on the extent of self-annulment, because we build a place for revealing the Creator above our egoism. Through self-annulment, we turn I into we, and we into the Creator. Love of friends is just a name that conceals not just connection, but an enormous and difficult analysis. We identify the evil between us, a bad connection that stems from our nature. And above it, we must establish a good, for example, spiritual connection. Each person must constantly check himself. Does he submit to the others? So everyone will be equal as one man with one heart. From this unity, new phenomena, forces, and actions will reveal, which we never suspect or imagine. There are already people among us who exist in the quality of bestowal to the environment. Next, we must enlighten humanity about the need to follow the laws of nature and build life upon the principle of mutual bestowal in order to merit the upper reward, the Creator's degree. Baal Sulam, peace in the world. The ethics of nations, life must obligate people to bestow to the neighbor, love your neighbor as yourself, so there will be full equality in everything. This will be the perfect consciousness of all the nations. Besides this, every nation may follow its own religion and tradition. Baal Sulam, the last generation. Nature, like a judge, punishes us according to our development. Hence, suffering grows to the degree of progress, since we are obligated by the Creator's providence to carry out the law of bestowal. Inasmuch as we do not carry it out, nature punishes us, and nature will defeat us, will compel us to love the neighbor. Baal Sulam, the peace. It is also the Creator that completes this process by awakening reactive desires for Himself. Faith in this process leads man to unification. It is best to accept the Kabbalist opinion that the words nature and Elohim, one of the Creator's name, are identical. Gematria 86. In this case, the Creator's laws may be called nature's commandments, and vice versa, since it is the same thing, and there is no more need for empty rhetoric. Baal Sulam, the peace. The emergence of a plea to the Creator came from the Creator Himself. It wasn't man who initiated closeness with the Creator, but the Creator drew him closer, giving him a desire to ask for help. The ability to annul myself is determined by the environment. As much as I submit to them, at every moment the Creator gives me this opportunity. The upper light operates constantly. The changes depend on my constant to annul myself within the opportunity that is presented. There's no evil without good and no good without evil. We must preserve both without diminishing the evil, because it is precisely above it that we reveal the good. It is written, love will cover all sins. If there are no sins, there is no place for love. It can exist only while covering the evil. No one has found clear and sound grounds for building a sound society of equal and happy people. Everyone seeks the truth, but egoism grows and humanity's state deteriorates. Hence, there is no path other than to start gathering into tents and gradually building the new society through good upbringing. The degree of each person's value or detriment is assessed not by how good or bad he is by himself, but by the degree of his service to society as a whole. We are unable to measure this, but this is in fact the outcome of our life, and it determines the reward. The first Euro-Arabic Summit to strengthen the European Union League of Arab States cooperation opened on February 24, 2019 in Egypt. The great Kabbalist Baal Sulam wrote back in the early 20th century that Europe would be filled by an invasion of Arabs, who will thus take over it. It's a tendency.